We're at the Cannes Lion Festival, a global celebration of creativity, innovation, and marketing. Welcome to the Stagwell Speakers Lounge, where speakers go straight from the main stage to this studio. Stagwell, the Challenger Network built to transform marketing, has created this studio and experience to go behind the scenes of this amazing event and get you the best insights from the leading marketers driving today's conversations. My name is Alexis Williams, and I'm Chief Brand Officer for North America at Stagwell, and I'm joined by Logan Gill on the marketing team at Kohl's. Logan, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So before we dig into your Cannes experience, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Yeah, so I'm kind of wearing two hats here. Unofficially, the Kohl's hat, right? So I'm on the Kohl's marketing brand creative team, their marketing project management team within there. I'm here as a result of BECA. That's the Black Executive CMO Alliance. And one of my fellow colleagues who's also in the program described it in a really good and pithy way, so I'm going to borrow from him. He said, BECA is what happens when black industry titans decide to pay it forward. And so it's not just a mentorship program. It is, they come alongside, they teach, they coach, they equip, and they provide opportunity and access and welcome us into something that's bigger than ourselves, so that we realize that as we're getting better, as we're advocating for ourselves, we're actually advocating for those who come after us as well.
I love that, and what a great thing to see at something like Cannes Lions. And really, as a marketing industry, we're all working towards a more inclusive, more collective, and more collaborative environment. And great to have you as a part of this.
Yeah,
so,
this has been fantastic.
Good.
Yeah, first Cannes.
Oh yeah, so tell us
Yeah.
about it. How's your first Cannes been so far?
It is very busy compared to where I come from, as a small town in the in the U.S. There's lots of creative people around, lots of creative ideas, and even just ideating with people, talking through some challenges, and thinking through them, and then saying like, how would you go about this? Here's what I'm thinking, and being told, actually, that's not a great solution. Here's one. Did you ever think of this? Did you ever consider this? I find that to be really impactful. There were moments that and you probably can't pick this up on camera, there were moments that I would like roll up my sleeve and be like, goosebumps. That was a goosebump moment. That was a great solution. I never thought of it. And so that's been really, really cool. And doing it with colleagues has made it that much more enriching.
Yeah, I love that, and I love that idea that coming here, you're actually around people who want to engage, want to have conversation, want to problem solve, and really work through tough issues and big ideas. So that's great.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the experience. Like, what have you done on the ground? What are some of the things that have really stuck out to you?
Yeah. So from attending sessions, whether they are CMOs in the spotlight, on panel discussions, the future leaders, those like me who are going through the BECA program, presenting their own ideas at Cannes. We keep on pinching ourselves because we're like, this isn't real, is it? Right. Seeing their enthusiasm and seeing how they light up and knowing how I light up in this environment, that's been incredible. Meeting so many people, and resorting eventually to just taking pictures of their tag with my phone so I'd remember them all at the end of the night to go into to LinkedIn or whatnot and connect with them. But there was a really special moment that if time allows, I'd love to get into just a little. We were going to rehearse for the future leaders' presentations. And actually, you were gracious enough to say, hey, I know there's a lot of you. We can even clear out the studio for a little bit and give it to you, which was really gracious. We were about to head in here, all like 13 or so of us. And then Jerry from BECA was like, hold on a sec. And she went outside, she made a call, and she was like, all right, guys, come on. And took us to a yacht where the future leaders on a lot rehearsed their lines and whatnot in front of each other. And we've talked about that moment since, because it would have been fine rehearsing anywhere, but just the focused force that Jerry is, and her ability to continue thinking bigger, and she would often says it's like dream bigger, think bigger, want bigger. It's recontextualized the week for us, so that as we're listening to experts in the industry, as we're connecting. It's now, instead of, wow, what an amazing experience, it's, so how do I take this back, and how do I grow and get bigger and think bigger and dream bigger? How do I bring that back to my employer?
I love that, and that's really embodying the idea of sort of aspirational dreaming, but then also making it tangible and real. So the combination of painting the vision of where you can go, but also how do you get there with the experiences you've had. So that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
that word, tangible.
Yeah.
It makes it tangible.
Yeah, very much so. Great. Well, we're asking everyone this question because we think it's really important, especially for folks that don't have the privilege of being here. If you were to go back, you're obviously a very accomplished marketing leader now, but if you were to go back to your 22-year-old self and give yourself one piece of advice, one thing that you wish you knew back then that you know now, what would that be?
I think it would be that no one can advocate for you except you. Now that sounds cliche, but if you really own that, if you really harness that, it takes the mystique away from. So how do I grow? How do I go from rather an entry-level marketing professional to I want to grow, I want to influence, I want to impact, I want to live for something bigger than just my entry point. Yeah. Advocate for yourself. Advocate for what you believe in. And find a place and space in which you can grow that, and the rest kind of happens.
I love that. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Logan. Thank you to everyone for tuning into this video. And please visit stagwellglobal.com for more videos as they come out throughout the week. And have a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone.